So, I'd like to begin with an introduction, at least in regards to something that I've been thinking about, or at least was thinking about and talking to myself about. So, here I am. It's about fixating, or at least fixating on the notion that I shouldn't fixate, which in and of itself is fixation, so it's an obvious loop. Yeah, obviously my way of dealing with that is typically dissociation, so I kind of just entered into that little state just now. It goes back and forth rather quickly. I mean, I wouldn't blame anyone for having that kind of filter. I mean, we're given such a rapid and aggressive line of information from just about anything. I mean, technology specifically, our tools, our functions, our peripheria. Yeah, so dissociation is, of course, an ephemeral thing. Usually, a lot of what brings us grief is external things, so when we're confronted with something like that, can't exactly, put it away. I mean, you definitely can, because, of course, it is ephemeral, but that isn't going to function and be sustainable. So, yeah, just really silly stuff. And the way that I like to deal with that, I mean, aside from dissociation, because that's obviously a very simple go-to, and it's a natural adaptive response to divert your attention from something, especially when, seemingly everything is hostile. But I, yeah, mostly just wanted to sit down, do the alternative to what I do as opposed to associating. It works with something, I guess, that's a bit ephemeral, or at least something that, we rely on to, grasp those ephemeral things, and that's language. Music is a form of language, and that's a cool thing. I really quite like that. Oh god, like, how am I able to do this sometimes, Like, you see these people that, you wonder about them and their capacity to really just talk about something in such a way that it's like, how preemptive are you? You know? And I guess that makes it uncomfortable, but I guess I'm doing it too. So, yeah, I guess I'm just engaging in the bad social habits everyone else is doing now. But mostly the ephemeral things. That's more than anything. I mean, frankly, I'm autistic, so getting access to, you know, social fruit is is difficult. I mean, it requires a lot of, social cues and such. And again, with what I said prior about, processing and taking all of these things in, and a lot of it has to do with trust and I guess, your footprint and who you are and I guess your identity. But identity is an ephemeral thing too, honestly. I mean, it's just a matter of, certain things being barriers as to how you can actualize your reality. I'm gonna play some music. Um, Today you'll be listening to the Korg Minilog polyphonic analog synthesizer. I bought it quite a while ago. Can't say I'm proficient in it. I mean, it's a silly little piece of technology that, well, happens to do something that is important. Like I said before. So. Um, in terms of audio, I am using the. That's such a silly brand name. It's called the Headrush CD Micro Music System 8066845. An extremely derivative kind of CD player or whatever. I'm sure it was less than $100. It was a gift, so. Well, yeah. Oh, messy day.